Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop in Florida, version 1.2.75832, start date 0.29. Um, Going to a charity car show, Christmas charity car show, Toys for Tots Drive. Tomorrow it's in Orlando, which is about three and a half hours for me. So detailing the car is not all that crucial right now because I know it's going to get dirty on the drive up there. Meeting some friends up in Tampa, and then we're cruising over. We're going to grab some breakfast, and I'm dying to find really kick-ass biscuits and gravy. I told you guys that's my goal here. So somewhere in the South, I know it's here, somewhere between Texas and Florida, there is the best biscuits and gravy. We were looking at in the group message. We were looking at different places and different options, and one of the pictures, it was biscuits, but I don't know what they put on there. It did not. It looked like gravy, but it looked like. And I said this in the message. It looked like the Urban Dictionary version of gravy. I'm like, that is not. That's not like grandma in the back making gravy, putting it on, biscuits she just made, like biscuits that barely stay together when they come off the tin or come off the sheet. Like those biscuits are they're unbelievable. Those are the kind we're looking for, and we're looking for that thick sausage gravy. That's the good stuff. So we're still trying to find that. Hey, Brian. Yeah, biscuit B&G, man. It's a thing here. I'm sure you're in South Carolina, so I know really kick-ass mom and pop places that have it. So I'll find them. I'm going to make a really good list. Uh, if you guys missed it, there is actually video of. I'm not sure if it was Brian or one of the other guys uh, darting right past me in one of the corners at Road Atlanta this past weekend. Just not even close. Completely outbraked me, completely outturned me. That badass little Miata, and I'll be honest, I know I have one. You come into a corner, you have zero worries. You know you're making that turn, and his little car does that, and it's great. Plus, it looks cool as hell. That's the other fun part. So we're going to this charity event tomorrow. It's a Toys for Tots drive, and those are always fun. I love going to the charity events. Those are usually, I shouldn't say usually, so far always a very good time. A lot of cool people, and it's always for a good cause. So we're going to take the fun car, and yes, it's a lot of miles, but it's worth it, right? I haven't driven this in probably 2 weeks now. I've done a lot of driving in the last 2 weeks. I figured it out. It's just over 3,000 miles in the last 2 weeks. That's a lot of miles. So I'm going to take the fun car, even though it's kind of harsh on road trips. I absolutely love driving it, and I'll do Facebook Live and Instagram Live from the car, either in the morning or on the drive back. But I wanted to run a couple of things past you guys. Tomorrow's going to be really cool because I have something fun planned for tomorrow, and it's been, let's see, like 23 years in the making. And I've thought about this for a really, really, really long time. And so I'll give you guys one hint. I'm going to give you a little hint. I picked this up today. This is the hint for tomorrow. Something I've been working on, something that I don't think anyone else has done. I'll check with the guy, but I don't think anyone else has done anything like this. This will be really fun, and it'll be really cool in the shop here and the new shop I'm building. This will be a cool one. So we'll see how it goes. I do have the nitrous. Oh, and I did this earlier. I can show you guys the difference between new and old. So I just did a test fit really quick. So here's the old one, the gauge face, and you can see how yellow it is versus the new googly eyes, which I don't have new tubing. The new tubing that I picked up was not the right size, I guess. But I went to Hobby Lobby, and for 99 cents, I got wiggle eyes, and you just cut the back off of these, and take the little black part out, and then you have a gauge face. It looks kind of like glass. I've got enough to do, I don't know, 20, I don't know, how many are in here? 28 pieces. So I can do 28 gauges. Also, final recommends this. When you race at Lemons Race, they give you these patches. Everyone who's registered gets these cool patches. And you can put them on your suit. You can put them on wherever you want. They're iron on, or you can sew them on. But they do really cool patches for all the events. Thankfully, I got mine. Sometimes you forget them. So the other stuff for the car show tomorrow. Also, another hint with regards to this. I finally got the case for the P-Touch. This is a really good shop piece. It's great. I absolutely love labeling stuff. I finally finished the toolbox. Got all the labels on there. Got it kind of organized, not terribly organized, but it'll work for now. I really do miss my huge condo-sized toolbox and everything in there. That's why there's a ton of stuff out here on this bench, because I'm not quite sure where to put everything. The other thing we're taking is this is just a bag that I carry in the Viper. It's a SRT bag I got a long time ago. I don't remember. I think I was working for SRT Track Experience when I got it. But this just has super simple stuff in there. The NASA logbook. Okay. And we have our DVDs. I'm going to make sure these are work safe. Yeah, we have our Super Troopers DVD, which is actually in the DVD player in the Viper. Just cleaning floss. And we have our, this is the Street Madness. This is just the detailer. And this is from one of their events. I've just always kept it in here. We're going to add, what are we going to add to this? We're going to add our graphene detailer. We run all of Jack's Wax stuff here. I've been phasing out, like I have half full bottles of other stuff and just slowly getting rid of it. When I'm just trying to do touch-ups or whatever, I'll use the other stuff. But for now, I just don't want to be wasteful and throw it out, you know? When I'm, or I'll use it on the blue truck or somewhere else. Oh no! Okay, I'm just making sure. I thought I killed the zipper on this. This guy just goes in the back of the Viper. He fits in there nice. Doesn't take up a lot of space. Doesn't weigh a lot. The only other thing I have in the back here is the boost box, just in case someone needs to jump. The other thing we're going to take, and I just wanted to get you guys thumbs up or thumbs down on this, because I'm not good at picking out gifts and toys and stuff. Like my friend Katie's birthday was today, and I talked to her husband, I talked to a bunch of different people. Hey, what does Katie want for her birthday? And everything, it seriously went from like, send her a really cool text with a bunch of emojis, all the way up to, she really likes the Porsche GT2 RS in, you know, lime green with yellow accents. The Weissach edition would be really nice. I'm like, okay, great. Well, that's a lot. That's a big range. So I think I found something really cool for her, but it's not going to happen on her birthday, but it'll be before Christmas. So hopefully she posts that online somewhere. So during errands today, I went and picked up some gifts. This one, I didn't even notice it until I was in checkout, but the box, just the face of the box, it looks like it got crushed. It's a Lego Zonda, Pagani. This isn't a Zonda. What is this? This is the Utopia, sorry. But Lego stuff I thought was kind of cool. And it's, you know, approved by Pagani. And then obviously we're gonna do some Fast and Furious stuff. The Camaro and the wide body Charger. So this is I don't know. This isn't. I think this is just Fast and Furious. This is not Hot Wheels or anything like that. So these are just die-cast, cool die-cast cars. And that's going to be our donation for the Toys for Tots drive. So hopefully people like those. Yeah, it's tough to go wrong with Lego. I have an F40 Lego, the huge one. A buddy of mine got it for my birthday years and years ago. It's like 8,000 pieces or something. It's a huge Lego. And my brother touched it once and a bunch like the doors fell off. Like, how the hell do you do that? So we've got our thing stuff, we've got our toys. I gotta get the label off that little piece of exhaust. I think we're done in the trunk here. Yeah. And I will be putting the nitrous package. I don't know what you guys want to call that. Is it the nitrous kit or whatever? I don't know what it is. And I just noticed those there. Hang on, I'm gonna go back here. I'll show you guys a cool. I have this weird fetish about keeping labels on stuff or the protective film on. My buddy Chris like absolutely goes bonkers and he's like, he just rips it right off. He knows it drives me crazy. He's awesome. So if you have a shop, highly recommend one of these big clocks. And I know we all have stuff on our phones and on our wrists. These are great to just look up at on the wall, and they're kind of for everyone. This is a smaller version than the one I have in Ohio. The one I have in Ohio is gigantic. But this one's actually really cool. It's about $50, and it's the time is set by the atomic clock in Boulder, Colorado. So the time will always be correct. The date will always be correct. And it also has two thermostats. It has a portable one that's outside, and then it has one that's inside. So, and this one, I think, this is a new version. You can hook up like 5 different temperature sensors. So you can do whatever. But these things are great. Stick up on the wall. They're about $50. They run off batteries. And I just noticed the battery was, I had run out of batteries. So I picked up some batteries today. I just want to make sure this thing is fully loaded. This one runs on 4 AA's. The one in Ohio runs on 6 C-cell batteries. It's like I said, it's a bigger version. You can also, it has a stand, so you can set it on the stand. You can also, like I have it here in the shop, I just have it hooked on the wall. Very handy. It's one of those tools that you don't really think is super important, and then all of a sudden you really like it. Why won't you stay centered? Not centered, level. All right, come on, you were just level a little while ago. That's pretty damn level, I think. Oh yeah. So just a little shop tip. The other thing I got was the thread checker. And I talked about this before. If you guys have a shop, this one's kind of a big version. But get a thread checker and get the portable one. Don't get the one on the board. Because if you have a bolt or a stud or whatever from underneath the dash and you have no way to check it, you can't take the board down there. So get this guy. He's portable, and he comes in inch and metric, and you can check male or female, either one. And these are great. This guy goes up to big boy. What is this? This is M24. This is a 1-inch. Yeah, this is also 1 inch on this side. So yeah, it's a big thread checker. But these are really, really handy when you're trying to figure out bolt sizes and stuff. And it just hangs up on the rack. You can put them in a drawer if you want to. What's sad is that I've actually gotten pretty good at seeing bolt sizes and knowing thread pitches. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's M8 by 150. You don't want to be good at that stuff, but you do. By the way, it's brought to you by Rockstar. So I got to get the heat gun on this and get the label off of it. Put my own label on there. I haven't picked a color yet. I have these great labels from, and I got a bunch of different colors, and they're all 1 inch. They're super thick. So I haven't figured out what color. Probably not pink, but I think red. I don't know. I got to figure out what color to use. I might do it in a couple of different colors and then test fit it. But that label's coming off, and new label's going on. Taking it to the event tomorrow, and hopefully I can do something that I've been waiting a really, really, really long time to do. That'll be a lot of fun. Um, I think that's about it. I'm leaving in 5.5 hours, so I'm gonna go try and get some work stuff done and crash out for a few hours, get on the road, and get to Atlanta. We should have power steering stuff, the uh, new hoses for the Miata to do all the power steering stuff. I had to cancel my other orders with the two other places. They hadn't shipped. I hadn't gotten any information, so I canceled the orders. They were cool about it. I ordered new ones, and hopefully they're here tomorrow. They might be here on Monday, but it'll be pretty quick and easy to replace those. There are three hoses: a main fill, a pressure hose, and a return hose. So hopefully those guys all show up, and we can get the Miata off the jack stands, back running around. It's okay. We're using the new truck, to do errands and stuff, but prefer to just use the Miata. It's a lot more fun. And with power steering, it's even more fun. And not leaking stuff is even more fun. So that's where we're at. I'm super excited. I'll be back in here tomorrow. If I can, I'll be back and I'll give an update. With any good fortune, this thing becomes a really cool showpiece in the shop. And then Sunday we'll be in here too. Maybe we'll do Miata stuff on Sunday. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm super excited to also. I talked to the guys in Ohio today. The guys were super cool. Took the car out of the trailer, put it in the shop. It's supposed to be really cold. It's supposed to be single-digit temperatures this coming week. So the guys offered to take the car from the trailer and put it in the shop, which will prevent it from there's no antifreeze in there. There's actually water, and the water, when it gets cold, it expands and it can cause bad things to happen. So the guys moved it into the shop where it's warm and they won't have any problems. That was very cool of them. So yeah, I'm excited to get back to racing. I'm super glad. Katie had an awesome birthday, and speaking of racing, we're gonna get her behind the wheel. Yeah, Brian, you're lucky. You're not going to be as cold as Ohio, but I know it gets chilly up there, and all you need is for a little bit to freeze, and then all of it does, and yeah, it gets bad. If you guys don't believe me, try just a garden hose, like turn it on and turn it on, let the hose fill and then turn it off, and then see what happens to it when it freezes. And it takes about 24 hours. Watch that hose it just expands. So it's like brake lines when they get hot, they just expand. That's what rubber does until it bursts, and then you have really, really bad things happening. So yeah, we'll put back together. I currently have the NOS bottles in the kitchen sink with hot water in it. I'm trying to get them to expand back to normal size. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. I'm not a thermoplastic specialist. I'm trying to do what I can. And I'll get some hot glue on the one centerpiece and get it put back together temporarily for the event tomorrow. And then we'll do some more cleanup on it. So while that thing's heating up, I'm gonna cut some googly eyes out. I'm gonna take the label off of that and then go crash out for a couple hours before heading out early in the morning and getting some biscuits and gravy. Sounds good, doesn't it? So thanks for hanging out tonight. Sorry we're not doing anything more mechanical. We're waiting on parts, and that makes it kind of difficult. I'd like everything to line up and just be working on cars every night, but sometimes you do have to wait for parts, and that kind of sucks. But it's more fun when we get everything done, I promise. So yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. We'll do hopefully we do something cool. 23 years in the making. That'd be fun. And I'll give you a biscuits and gravy update. I promise. Cool. All right, and thanks everyone for subscribing. I'm watching all this stuff grow. I keep getting emails every day. You know, ABC is subscribed and XYZ is subscribed to your channel. It is so awesome to see that, and I really appreciate that. Went through and I got all the comments answered and liked all the comments from everyone from the past, I don't know, 10 days or so. So I'm trying to stay current and caught up with all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys and appreciate you spreading the word. And obviously, you guys are liking what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep doing it. All right. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging tonight. I will catch you tomorrow night. Don't forget, show someone that you love them today. It's crucial, man. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the tip of their nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. It's really important for them, but it is far more important for you. All right. Thanks, everyone. We will catch you tomorrow. All right.